It was a coordinated strike. Just before 4 a.m, a car slammed into the tobacco store inside Redlands shopping centre at full force. After breaking down the doors, the driver reversed, making way for the young accomplices. The thieves also targeted a bottle shop across the shopping centre before they were interrupted by cleaners.
Staff of a far north Queensland childcare centre say they've been left devastated after a 3-year-old boy was found dead in the back of a minibus. For more, let's go to 7 News reporter Georgia Terry, who's in Cairns today. Georgia, temperatures reached 34 degrees there.
Yes, Nat, that's right. It was a very warm day here in Cairns yesterday. The tragic discovery was made outside Hambledon State School, just south of Cairns. Now, the 3-year-old was reportedly found by the bus driver. It's believed he was picked up from his home yesterday morning. Now, police are working to determine what happened after that.
It was a dangerous prank that was never going to end well. Outside a popular nightclub at closing time, a cracker exploded in the middle of a crowd and right in the path of 3 people. One woman suffered second-degree burns to her shoulder.
Elijah Deakin was playing with his little brother at a sports field in Cairns when the marsupials chased him down and knocked him to the ground. His distraught mother, Rihanna, has told 7 News the attack was relentless and that the native animals were viciously biting and scratching her son. She says she managed to fight them off when they started chasing her. The 4-year-old suffered serious scratches and bites and required 25 stitches. He remains in Cairns Hospital.
To Georgia Terry now in Cairns. And Georgia, is the threat over?
Okay, the wet weather eased slightly here in Cairns today, but the Weather Bureau says those monsoon rains are far from over. Now, there is an alert in place from here in Cairns to the Whitsundays with more flash flooding expected. Emergency services are warning people to be careful and make sure they don't cross flooded roads.
Menunday isn't known for its waterfront homes, except when the monsoon hit. Streets turned into streams. Drivers watched from a distance as their cars were swallowed by floodwaters. Knowing where to park was just as important as when to move your car.
It's like it's up to my knees walking through there, a bit higher at places, and it does sneak into the yard.
Sometimes it's better to embrace the flooding by floating.
The far north is preparing for more wet weather next week with monsoon conditions expected to intensify.
But it may not be enough to ease water restrictions. Georgia Terry, 7 News.